Chord 6. Welcome to chord 6. What is chord 6? Chord 6 is the same as chords 5, but on the harder keys. So I would definitely suggest to listen to chords 5 video. It basically explains what this is, except on harder notes, right? So what you do, you got your augmented, your diminished, and your fully diminished chords, all based on C sharp and D flat, on all of the five black keys. Now, some are enharmonic and sound the same, and some chords are way more used than another, because if you write out the notes, you're going to get, like, especially because we're dealing with augmented and diminished, you're going to get double flats, double sharps, and like really weird stuff in there. But I just want the kids to know that it exists, but that you won't come across it often, you know. So C sharp major, you're gonna write C sharp, E sharp, G double sharp. There's your double sharp, right, for augmented. And D flat major is D flat, F, A natural, just A. So you know. So they sound the same. I would think that the D flat one is more common than C sharp, because seeing double sharps is annoying. And then same thing for diminished. So you'd write out, so C sharp, all the first ones on top and then the second one on the bottom, but they sound the same, that's why they're grouped together. If they can do it with their right hand, you know, what diminished, they get to color in their hearts, da da da. This little guy, I explained it in there on the other side in the other video, but it's that pattern where what I just did. So you start with major, augmented, minor, diminished, so every time they do like that little pattern, major, augmented, minor, diminished, for this, they get to color. They can do D sharp / E flat, which is the same sounding chord. Make sure they write it all out, but then it just sounds the same. They get to color that. Same thing, same thing, same thing. And then you've got your big hearts. And as you see, they're separated in like 5 little sections. That's because you have 5 different sounding chords. So as soon as they do, and you got your chord rolls, mega chord rolls, and chord stealing. Those 3 exercises always come back in the book. So for example, I'll do, if they do C sharp / D flat. So if they do, so let's do the augmented. Or diminished, right? I obviously suck at this right now. Okay, so let's say that they did the C sharp, they did this one, the augmented. They get to color a little section. If they want, they can write C sharp or D flat in there so they know that's the one they did, or if they know, if they color like from left to right, they'll just know. But some just might want to choose randomly, so then you have to remember which one they do. So yeah, I did the diminished one, so I would get to color a little section. Often kids will keep the harder ones and color the harder ones, and they'll keep the bigger one to color in, so it's like more rewarding because like they worked for a hard one, so they're gonna color in the bigger one, more to color. Okay, so then let's say that they do this one, the yellow one, and then the pink, and then the purple, and the blue. They get to color it every time, right? And then these guys, this is chord rolls with this pattern. So let's say, I'll go so that means you have to do all of these guys as major, augmented, minor, diminished. So major, augmented, minor, diminished. Then you do say the major, all the way up. So, I mean, it's just so that they know it exists, and little exercises. I'm sure these things come across in some pieces, but it's just so they know it exists and get their fingers moving and do some different stuff. Okay, I think you guys get. Oh yeah, and then you've got your fully diminished. Same thing. So C sharp fully diminished, D flat's gonna sound. Yeah. So write out the C sharp version and the D flat version, and then they get to color their heart, and same thing, and then same pattern. All of these as mega chord rolls, and all of these as chord stealing. Ta-da!